hands down the only reason that someone like me is able to pursue my American dream in the form of pursuing my startup is because of the VC funding that I have received, or rather, Xena has received. There is no way that I would have been able to do what I do if I hadn't received those fundings. Because when I started Xena, I had little to no money, little to no connections, little to no experience. But thanks to everyone who has supported me by being my customer or being an investor or trusting in me, it has meant a huge, huge, huge deal for me. Yesterday, I was attending event by one of our investors, and they've invited their general partners and limited partners as well, basically people who invest into funds. And I got to meet a few of them, and at the end of it, it really got me emotional because I just wanted to express from a founder's perspective what impact that their investment is having on lives of the founders and lives of our customers and lives of the employees of my startup. Naturally, when you invest into a fund, you expect to do it because you are expecting rewards, you're expecting outsized returns. And that's fair. That is a very, very fair assumption. But one of the things that I told them is that I just wanted them to be aware of the fact of beyond the balance sheet, what positive impact they were having on our lives, because I've been able to grow Xena, help the customers, build a product, have support the payroll for my employees, and help so many customers, so many small businesses, so many large businesses achieve true value based on what we are doing. So I'm very grateful to a lot of these VCs because if you go on LinkedIn or any of these other platforms, you usually see a lot of negative things said about different VCs, and most of them may be true. They may be selfish. They may force the founders to do things that the founder may not like. They may impose their will on companies very often through their participation in boards or board meetings or votings and so on, because all of us are aware of the story where the board of Apple kicked out Steve Jobs, the board of Uber kicked out Travis, rightfully or wrongfully. So that is something that they happen. And so there's this very, very bad rep. And of course, there are investors, VCs, individuals who are malicious, who do not wish for the well-being of the founder or the founding team or even the idea that they are backing. But to all those investors, to all those people who have supported founders truly and genuinely, regardless of the amount, regardless of what they think of the founder, if they have instinctually supported a founder, I think that is something fantastic, something wonderful that they're doing, despite knowing the risk that 99% of startups fail. Things change, markets change, some of them in the control, some of them not in their control. And despite that, they have done it. And so that is one thing that I really like about the US startup ecosystem, where supporting, funding startups is seen as something good, something that could result in something great. And that is a fantastic feeling. And again, to everyone who has supported me, Techstars, Render Capital, because of which I'm in Louisville, Keyhorse Capital, Seaplane Ventures, Awesome Fund, Windsprint Capital. I'm sure there are a few others that I'm missing out on. All the angel funding that I've received, I'm well and truly grateful to all of you to trust me with your hard-earned money, to trust me into knowing that I would do all the right things as much as I can, give it my 110%, even on days when I'm not feeling it. I get up so that I can give back, or I can prove worthy of the trust that has been placed in me. So once again, I am so grateful to everyone who has supported me in this journey.